A LeBron James NFT was sold for $71,000. And I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone pay this much money for a digital video or a digital picture that you can just go online and get for free? I know what you're thinking. This doesn't make any sense. So in this video, I am going to do my best to try to explain to you what is going on and why people are paying so much for these scarce digital items. It's going to be very hard, but I think it's better that you understand this early on, because the earlier, the more beneficial it will be to you in the future. Welcome aboard the Bitcoin Express. My name is Chase. Let's get to it. Before the Lebron NFT sold for $71,000, there was a Ja Morant NFT that sold for $35,000. And you're looking at it right here on the screen. Again, this doesn't make any sense. A random digital picture. And it doesn't just stop here with the Ja Morant and the LeBron James NFT selling on NBA Top Shot. Also, we see this across the board. Recently, we saw this painting, or this digital version painting of Vitalik, sell for $141,000. And what's cool about these pieces is that they're programmable. This picture specifically that we're talking about, this reflects external data and stimuli, and this painting, ETH Boy, will change every day in response to external variables out of ours or anyone else's control. And it doesn't stop there. We have had many NFTs sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars over the last couple of years. This picture you're looking at on the screen right here, this very exact picture, sold for $750,000 worth of Ethereum. We had a CryptoKitty Dragon sell for $170,000 worth of Ethereum. And still, I have to keep repeating this again. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to make sure that it does make sense to you. Now we're back at this LeBron James NFT. You're literally watching what this person bought. And it's like baseball cards, right? They're released in different versions, right? We can see over here there's different numbers and they're all going for a different price. So let's try to understand what this is. So we have these digital versions that are selling kind of like baseball cards, and that's probably what it's most similar to. So the NBA cuts the highlights, then Dapper figures out how many of each they are going to sell and numbers them. They put them into digital packs, just like traditional cards, and sell the packs between $9 and $230, depending on the quality of the highlight. So they sell it for these cheaper prices, and then just like other markets, it is resold in a peer-to-peer marketplace. And this is where we start getting these crazy values, $50,000, $80,000 for a digital video. So you'll probably understand how scarcity works in the real world with physical items. When we talk about artwork, we can go out there today and we can get artwork that looks exactly the same. The exact replica, no one can tell the difference. The only person that could tell a difference is an art expert, but your average person, no clue. There was even in 2018 a French museum that discovered half of its collection was fake. Why? Because the copies are so good. There is no difference really between real art and fake art in terms of how it looks. But it's what a person knows that's going on in the background. Is it real or is it fake? Is it scarce or is it not? We also saw the story of Rudy Kurniawan. There's a movie about him called Sour Grapes. This man was selling fake counterfeit wine that tasted exactly like the real deal, and no one had a clue. They enjoyed the wine. They paid a lot of money for the wine. It wasn't until someone figured out that this was fake wine that people got upset. People don't know the difference between the real thing and the fake thing. But when they do figure it out, in their head, as humans, we like things that are scarce. And a lot of us might think, no, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's the real deal. If it looks the same, if it does the same, if it works the same, I'm okay with it. This isn't the case. This is not how we are as humans. And baseball cards, right? This is, like I said, maybe the most comparable thing to the LeBron James and these NBA NFTs. Baseball cards are counterfeit very often as well, and people pay a lot of money. And there are numerous articles online on how you can spot a fake card. And the reason there are so many articles is because it's so difficult. Even if we can't tell that it's the real or the fake thing, we like to know in the background. Same thing with diamonds. I know I'm going on different things over here, but there's lab-grown diamonds, which actually are not even counterfeit. Lab-grown diamonds are real diamonds, but they're not really 100% the real thing as a natural diamond. And this is why lab-grown diamonds are sold at a cheaper price, and probably why you shouldn't give your future wife, or maybe you gave your current wife a lab-grown diamond. They might say they're okay with it, but deep down we know how we are as humans and we want the real thing, things that are scarce. So we have these digital NFTs. It's not about whether you can watch it or you can copy it onto your computer or if you have access to it. It's about scarcity. I know this is very difficult to understand. And the reason is because we never had digital scarcity until Bitcoin. The concept of taking something digital and making it scarce was not even in the picture. If it's digital, you could copy it, you can video record it, you can send it. But this is what Bitcoin introduced to the world, digital scarcity. Now with NFTs, non fungible tokens, they took this a step further. And the reason is because when it comes to crypto, let's say we're talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Chainlink, if someone out there says, this is a good investment, I bought some, this is how much I bought, now you could go ahead and you can do the same and you can buy it. But in the case of these NFTs, you can't do that because they're often made 1-in-1, or maybe there's 1 of 5. So if your friend says, I found this NFT that I think is going to be worth a lot of money, I did all my research, you can't just go ahead to a market and buy it. There might only be 1, there might only be 2, so you will have to pay the price to get it from your friend. This marketplace of NFTs is huge. And I know you might be wondering, well, it's probably easy to make money, right? Because all these people have been selling these items for a lot of money, but that's not the case. There's digital art, there's domain names, virtual worlds, like virtual real estate, trading cards, collectibles, numerous NFTs. So choosing the correct one is very difficult, but I want you guys to be aware of this market. It is here. It is not a trend. It is not a fad. It will continue to grow as it is right now. This will become a thing. I mean, it already is a thing, but it's very hard to get that concept now because, like I said, we never had digital scarcity before. This is a brand new concept. But not everything is perfect in the NFT world. While we do have these pieces of digital scarcity selling for a lot of money, some of it is actually fake. And the reason is due to wash trading. This is where someone puts an NFT. Maybe they have a crypto kitty, they put it up for sale, and then they create another wallet or a new account and they buy it from themselves. So they create the illusion that there is demand for this product. So this is definitely part of the NFT world. So I would say in terms of an investment, NFTs are a bit risky. And just like anything that's risky, even regular crypto, you don't just jump in and buy things without doing any of the research. Make sure to do your work if you understand that this is a market that is going to grow. But the goal of my video was not to tell you about investing or buying into NFTs. I just want you to start to get the idea or grasp the concept that this is a real thing and it's no different than real world art. It's no different than real world baseball cards or real world wine or whatever you want to talk about. I hope you learned a lot in this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.